Hi, we are group number 14 and we have aptly named our app as Healthy Devils. So our team comprises of 4 members, myself Anurag, Ujjwal, Kyungyong Han and Bineeta. So the way we'll be presenting our presentation is that every user will be telling about the features they created. Our application ties current weather. The smartness of the application is using machine learning, predicting and recommending workouts and what to take in the morning based on weather. And we also cater the user's sleep using wind down timer to inculcate smart habits. So starting off, the first feature I'm going to show you is the pass lock functionality. So firstly we'll be setting up the passcode. I'm going to enable it. So after setting up and enabling the passcode, once I start the app again, I'm given a prompt to get authenticated before I can use any of the functionalities. We have done this to prevent any of the features leakage to prying eyes when the phone is not with the user. The second feature is weather and weather forecast information, and we are using Open Weather API for that. We are using Retrofit, REST Manager, OK, HTTP handler, Picasso for image help presenting images, and event bus is a system-wide bus which help to give events for asynchronous events. The third thing I'm going to show you is the background image that you can see. It's a dynamic image which is placed as per the time of the day. So we have 4 images for morning, afternoon, evening and night, and you can see that this image is on every screen. We have also created a weather screen. So the weather screen shows the city of the user as per the geolocation, the description of the weather, and the min and max temperatures and how it feels like at the moment. There is also an image, and this image is being retrieved by the Picasso loader, which I just told you about. Also, I'm handling permission, like there is a certain sensitive permission as per the Android 6.0 model where the user has to either accept or deny giving that permission to the app, like GPS. So we have already done that to make our presentation faster. The last thing I'm going to show you is there is a weather recommendation that comes. We have planned that it would come at 6 a.m. every day when the user starts its day, and you can see that it says the sky is clearer, the temperature 26.5, and you are recommended to carry sunglasses today. Now I'm going to quickly give the handover to Ujjwal.
Hi, the other feature that we have implemented is my current location and the location history. Using GPS sensor, the user's location is identified and it's displayed on the map. So quickly seeing here, the current location of the user is displayed as a pointer on the map display. The other feature, another feature is we also store the location history. This location history contains the user's workout location history, where the user has performed the workout, at what time, and what type of workout the user has performed on that particular location. Going into the location history, we can enter the start date and end date when we want to view the location history of the user. And when clicking on this button, we can see that the user has performed one location activity in Tempe, and clicking on the pin, we can see the type of the location, type of the workout that user has performed, and the time at which it was performed. Another feature is the daily step detection. We used Google's activity recognition API to count the number of steps the user has taken during a specified day, and when the another thing is that app also stores the total cumulative count of the location, the step count, and it displays it and it gives a notification to the user of the number of steps that he has taken. Workout goal is another feature that we have set. Going into the set workout screen, we can see the user's workout goal plan that he can set. It's the number of push-ups that the user intends to perform during a day, the run distance in kilometers, and the step count. Clicking on edit, we can enter the push-ups, the run distance, and the step count, and then clicking on store would store this data. We use this to appropriately handle the labeling of the SVM data, which I'm going to explain later. The main smart feature of our application is that it uses the current weather data and the user's workout history to perform a prediction on if the user can perform a workout or not during that particular day. For this task, we have used a support vector machine to train the user's workout history along with the weather on that associated day. We notify the user of the prediction at every day at 6 a.m. For the purpose of this demo, we have enabled at 10 at current time. Here we can see that based on the history and the current location and the weather, the app has predicted that the weather is optimal for the workout. If we change the location to some other unfavorable place, the app would show that the location is unfavorable. This is based on the training data and the user's workout habits. The app is trained. And now I'm going to hand over to Kyungyong Han to explain the.
I'm Kyungyong Han. Our next task is counting the number of push-ups. So we count the number of push-ups by using proximity sensor. So when user clicks start, you record time and count. Then user have to put the phone on the Pro, then push up. Whenever user approaches the phone, it will be counted. If user wants to pause workout, he can click pause button, then wants to work out again, he can click resume. The user wants to finish the workout, he must click pause button, then stop button. Next task is BMI calculation and recommendation for healthy weight. For this, user have to input his weight and height. For this, then app will let user know his status based on BMI calculation formula. Next task is time and distance recording for running. When user click starts, it will record time, distance, max speed, and average speed. To measure distance, we use GPS. We prevent abnormal running like on vehicle or using fake location by giving max distance of normal person. For example, the fastest person in the world can run 10 meters in 1 second. If user wants to pause workout, he can click pause button. Then wants to work out again, he can click resume. The user wants to finish workout, he must click pause button, then stop button. We will show it again later of the video because it needs GPS to calculate distance. Next task is store workout history. Whenever user complete the workouts such as walking, running, push-up, it will store the workout data. Running and push-up can be stored multiple times per day, but walking stores cumulative walking step of the day. The next task is view workout history. The user can see workout history of the days and the workout activity he wants to. As we said, running and push-ups stored multiple times per day, but walking stored one data per day, and see cumulative steps of the day.
Next is user information. So a user can click on change info and edit the information. So I'm editing here, for example, and already age I'm setting to say 23. Already height and weight has been added during the BMI. Change the information, store it, and hence you have changed your information. Now go to the push-up. You are doing your push-ups. So I'm doing push-up, then pause, then stop. Now the user has the flexibility to either to display the data on Facebook or Twitter. So first the person has to store and then publish on Facebook, for example. So it will show that you are publishing it. So I'm going to ignore it. So it will show you I'm going to discard it. Next is alarm. So first I'll set up the alarm. So this is 48. So set the bedtime, and 49 set the alarm time. Okay, so now I'll show you that the Bedtime is the smart wind timer where the user will be asked to set a bedtime, and prior 30 minutes of the bedtime the user will be notified that the user has to sleep, and my app won't allow the user to set up a time which is less than the 30 minutes from the current time. Wake up timer is same as the waking up time. The user will set a wake up time, the ringtone will be ringed and a notification will be pushed. So you can see here that bedtime notification has been pushed, and now at so I'm going to show you that 18, 19. Okay, so this is the alarm, and now it should ring up a ringtone. So alarm is set at 11:20. At 11:20, the ringtone will be ring and a notification will be notified. These particular alarms will be set for every day on repeat mode, and the user will have a option of turn off alarm. So you'll see that at 11. So we are waiting for 11:20 and. So you can see that a notification is also pushed and the ringtone has been played. So this is and when you will push a submit button, it will store the sleeping time and the wake up time, and based on the user's age, our app will notify a user that you are oversleeping or you are undersleeping. So this is the alarm functionality.